Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. My name is Melissa, and this is Budgeting Over 40. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. So, this video, I am going to budget paycheck number 2 of March 2024, and let's just jump into it. So, there's a lot of changes that I've made to my budget. I've made some changes to the layout, and hope this is going to streamline everything and make it a little bit simpler for me. Everything was kind of getting out of control. It was a little bit overwhelming. So I had to make a little bit of changes. So you'll see some changes here on my Google Sheets. This is something I've created myself. And you will also see some changes on YNAB. So YNAB is the budgeting software that I use. You need a budget. You will see that on my next video when I go ahead and budget my paycheck. So the paycheck is going to go from March 15th through to the 29th because I'm going to get another paycheck at the end of the month. This is a 3 paycheck month, or a magic month like most call it. So here we go. So the changes I've made, as I go down, you will see I am not expected to roll anything over for the second pay period. My income, I'm expecting my $2,358 even. I'm expecting $800 from hubby. And I don't think I'm going to transfer anything in from savings right now. Let's see how we go or how things go before I decide. So I'm going to put 0. So the income I'm going to be working with for paycheck number 2 is $3,158. So in the savings and sinking fund section, I am not going to put anything because, like you guys have seen in my YNAB video, I had went ahead and I used paycheck number 1 because everything went a little bit crazy. And I kind of lost I lost my focus. I was frustrated. So I sent some money over to savings. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, if I'm going to end up taking the monies back out from there, or I don't know how it's going to go. But let's just go through. I'm not sending anything over to All Things Kids, nothing to annual subscriptions, nothing to the cards fund, nothing to the emergency fund. I do have one $10 transfer that's going to go out automatically to my household fund, nothing to medical, nothing to personal, and nothing to vacation. So I'm only looking to do $10 for the rest of this month in the savings and sinking fund section. Okay, so the monthly bills and expenses section, and I have changed this to be my fixed expenses, and you will see this is what it's going to be. This is my fixed expenses. So I'll change that heading there, and I'll go down here and I will change this also to fixed expenses. So reason why I had changed this, I am going to put everything that is that comes around monthly. I'm going to put everything that comes around monthly, i.e. my rent, electric, student loans. It doesn't matter what it is. The only thing that I'm going to separate, and I'm separating it on my spreadsheet also, is my credit cards. Because in YNAB, I want my YNAB and my Google Sheets to line up. And YNAB separates the credit cards from everything else. So I am going forward with that also. So my rent hasn't been paid yet. So I'm going to have to put $2,500 for my rent. So that's right off the bat. So electric, I already paid the electric. Student loans are already paid, so that's 0. One main, I still have another $300 payment to go out. Our insurance is already paid. And let's see, since I revamped it, most of my formulas didn't go over. So I need to just go ahead and fill in these areas. So I'm showing you what the budget looks like right now. And I'm going to go through. And I should say, yes, I am planning on rolling over $1,000. I don't know why I'm thinking that I wasn't rolling over. So, correction, I am going to be working with $4,158, which I'm thinking what it's going to be. Okay. So, where am I up to? Insurance is already paid. Renter's insurance was already paid, $0. Braces needs to come out for 164. Car payment, which is my auto loan, needs to come out for 940. It's due on the 25th. Now the 30th, everything that's due on the 30th, I'm going to leave for the next paycheck, which is my cell phone, my internet, lending club, which is my personal loan. So let's do zeros for those, right? Now next up is the babysitter. I need to pay the babysitter. I have two more payments due in this pay period, so it's going to be 220, and that's times 2 for 440. I could have just typed 440, but whatever. So I haven't paid anything yet for child support, so I'm just going to do one payment for now. I'll leave the second payment till the end of the month. Subscriptions, I have, let's see, I have iCloud for $3. I have Netflix for 25, and I'm going to have Sirius XM for $8. So I'm looking at $36 for my subscriptions. And look at it here. So far, I am up to $4,643 for my fixed bills. Okay. So as you can tell right here, all the fixed bills is something with a date or something that I know is going to happen. So I know every month I pay my babysitter. I know every month I do child support. And I know every month I do subscriptions. Those don't have any dates. So that's why this section, column B, is empty. But these are my monthly bills. Every month they come around, they don't change. The payment amounts will vary, like my electric, but everything else doesn't really change. Okay? So let's move down. So the next section that I did revamped was the variable section, and everything else I have put it into flexible spending. All right, so everything in this section is going to be considered my flexible spending. So it's everything without a monthly fixed amount. Like, this is where I can play around. And that's how I'm going to do it moving forward, because if not, I'm getting a little bit frustrated and I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed with how things were set up. So I've changed it. So let's go into here. After school, I did send out a check for $100. The check has not been withdrawn yet. So I'm going to go ahead and put it back in once again. Okay. So $120 is the amount of the check that's out waiting to be cashed. I'm left with $18.55 for my copay and meds, as you can see over here. So I'm putting that $18.55. I already spent $31.45, and I will do a budget closeout for paycheck number 1 just so you could see. Eating out is 0. Fuel, I'm only going to put 23. That's what's left. Groceries, I'm going to put $3.86. I'll be pulling that out in cash. Heating oil, I'm not budgeting anything. I think I do need heating oil, but that will have to come from savings. So once I go ahead and I get heating oil, I will then put it in the budget. Household is only 43. Miscellaneous car expense, so anything like parking passes, maintenance, repairs, that's going under miscellaneous car expense. Other kids expense, which is my next line item, is going to be anything from haircuts, fund money, clothes and shoes, anything that is outside of the babysitter and outside of the child support. All right, so I do know I need to get my son's haircut, so I'm going to put $35, and I think I will be doing it today. Personal spending, I don't have anything left. Propane, nothing so far. Giving, I have moved the giving into my flexible spending section. And unexpected spending, I'm not expecting to spend anything. That's $464 even. Okay, so let's go down into the credit card section. So you do know I have paid off Marcus, Famous Footwear, Venus, Carter's, and Chase. So I'm only looking to pay. I already paid my minimum payment for Capital One, number one. I have a $25 minimum for Capital One number. Actually, it is $35 for Capital One number two. And my Apple Card is $25. And that's it. So that's $60 in credit card payments. Okay. So if you take a look here, I am over budget by $1,019. Okay, so this is what will have to come from savings. I will have to come up with this money somehow. So my total income is $4,158, and my total expense is $5,177 even. And I'm gonna have to pull $1,000 out of savings, or it needs to come from somewhere. So this is what it looks like. This is a little bit more simpler to look at. This will be a little bit easier for me to utilize going forward. And I hope you guys, find it a little bit, you know, easy like I did. So if you have gotten some kind of encouragement from this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. I am on a financial journey. I am looking to become debt-free in the near future, and I'm changing my money mindset. So whatever that I need to do to assist me in doing that, I will do it. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.